money, cash. I said, please, I don't want my wife and my children to know about this. Keep it safe. And something happened to you, what will you do?
I told him, we're sure.
Don't lie now.
What will you do? Amen. All right. You know, some people say, I will obey my brother's wish. And that, if it's me, if you tell me not tell anybody, I will not tell anybody. And that is why you should not give somebody something and say, hiding something from your wife. Let your wife, let your husband know everything you are doing. It will help you. If not, some children suffer. You know, that my relation called me and said, man of God, he told me don't tell anybody. What will I do? I said, don't tell anybody. Like, he said, even you, he said, I should not tell anybody, but I'm telling you to give me advice. I said, well, if I were you, just sponsor the burial. And then if there are ways to help the children, you help them. Because he is the one that knows why he said, don't tell them. But don't behave the way that will make your husband to hide things from you. Amen? Because every one of us are praying for God-fearing man, am I right? But God-fearing man don't bring food to the table. God-fearing, you don't use God-fearing to buy gas. You don't use God-fearing to go to the shop and say, I'm God-fearing, I want to buy food items. I don't think they will listen to you. Always be hardworking. And for some of you that are not married, don't look for God-fearing. Look for somebody that is working, that can take care of you and take care of things around you. Some people say, I want to marry a man of God. I can be a very good man of God on the altar, but I'm not a good husband outside the altar. So it's better you marry a good man than for you to station. I want to marry God-fearing, I want to marry a man of God. I want to marry. Those ones are good. But there are people that are good man of God, not good husband. There are some people that are good God-fearing, but they are not good husband. I don't know whether I'm making sense here. They may not be God, they may not be good husband to each other. Listen to this, let me drop this and I will stop. When we say, I want to marry somebody that loves God so much, it's good. But you may be in trouble also. Because the person's first love is God. He may not give you attention and he will start complaining. Marry somebody that will respect you. Marry somebody that you can communicate with. Marry somebody that can be your friend. If the person is your friend, marry somebody that can be your friend. Because once upon a time, if you marry somebody that is because any day he starts behaving, there is a way he behaves to you. Suddenly you say, you are not my father. So you are not marrying your father, neither you are marrying your mother. Amen. Don't behave like a mother to him because he will react. And don't behave like a father. Just be friends. And you will last. Give each other independence. Not when your wife come back, you say you are smelling man. The man come back, you say you are smelling woman. The marriage will not last. The man come back, the man is sleeping, you pick up his phone and start looking for password. That energy, use it to make money. Sometimes you try everything. You are using face, you are using head, he's sleeping, you are picking his hand to open the phone. It will not work. When you start like that, you are creating an energy that will make your marriage crash. Amen. I stop by saying this. Everybody have an armpit. Am I right? Yeah. And everybody's armpit smells. That is why we always apply deodorant. There is nobody that his armpit is not smelling. There is no relationship that is perfect. But when you discover the other weak point, what will make him react, you leave it. If you trust each other, that's why I normally tell people, marry somebody at least you can trust 90%. Your wife go out, you are not saying he's going to meet man. When you marry a beautiful girl, other people will still appreciate her on the road, am I right? But it's left for her to respect her union. The same thing with the man. Every man wants six-pack. Every woman wants a man with six-pack, tall, you know. And they will see him and say, God, this guy looks sweet. It's only left for him to know and respect the power. So what I'm trying to say, encourage each other, love each other. Whenever you have a problem, settle it. Your songwriter said, drink blue water. And your business.
Now we'd like to invite the mother of the bride to say a few words. Come on.
Hi, good afternoon all. First I want to apologize for the late start, but nevertheless we are here and we are almost through. And I also want to welcome each and every one of you all here this afternoon on this special occasion. Right, and I want to also welcome Nicholas, my son-in-law, into the family. You're welcome. But please take care of my daughter. Great care of her. As well as Nneka, take good care of Nicholas. I'm sure if her dad was here, he would have been proud this afternoon, as I am to see the step that she has taken. I want to wish them all the best. As a songwriter said, it's have a song that goes, Jesus at the center of it all. I just want to admonish you all to keep Jesus at the center of everything. And once you keep Jesus at the center of everything, it will work out. You know, communication is the key. And one last thing is that, you know, I just want to ask God to allocate that space that He has for them. You know, Lord, allocate the space that He has there for them and get them there to that space, which is beyond comprehension, beyond competition, and distinguish them for unusual ministry as they enter a new dimension in the spirit. You know, and I just want to say, welcome all again, and let's raise a toast to the bride and groom. No toast? All right. We'll do that later.
Very nice, thank you. Now we'd like to open the floor just for a few of you all to come and say some well wishes to the lady, whether the bride and groom. Invited the best man first, sorry, to say a few words.
Good night, everyone. Short and sharp. Okay, no, listen, we're going to talk plenty, do two things. Lie and just want to say congratulations to Mr. and Mrs. Trim on this auspicious day. I just want to urge each one of us here today that has witnessed this union, that is our responsibility, each one of us keep them on track. And we have to do our due diligence. Firstly, I want to say to Nicholas, if it is your love God, the way you're supposed to love God, then you're going to love your wife. And if you love God, the way you're supposed to love God, then the love will not fall onto your husband. And many a times, we come into our marriage and we invite God in the celebration, which is now. He eats and he drinks, and we forget Him in the marriage. And God is more important in the marriage than in the celebration.
Correct.
So I want to invite you all that even though the eat and the drinks is nice, you need to invite God after you all leave here into the marriage. Please be careful who you all go to for advice.
That's right.
And most of the time, married personals go to advice to single people. Or a marriage personal will go to advice a person divorced and bitter. So So you get no advice. Please seek advice on the counselor that you all seek counsel from. Right? Once you all go together in prayer, cover each other in prayer, pray together. When one is the fox, one of them is the lamb. Two of them can't be the fox at the same time, there will be fight. So if Nneka is the fox, you ought to be the lamb. Vice versa, if you see the fox, Nneka, you ought to be the lamb. And then it is all well work together. But I pray God continue to bless you all. May His face shine upon you all. And may this union continue to last forever.
And we open the floor just for a few persons to come, if anyone wants. Shaila, come in to say something for the bride and groom.
Good afternoon, everybody. I am so happy, blessed to be here to witness this today. Right? Nneka and I have been through so much together. And Nicholas, I just want you to take care of her. Like, really take care of her. Alright? I want to bless your marriage. I want the Lord to place abundance, happiness, love, more babies, you know, everything your heart desires. I just want you all to be there for each other. Continue to choose each other every day. Every day. Alright? So, I'm not going to stay long because I'm very emotional. Alright, but God bless you all.
Anyone else would like to come and say a few words? Don't rush.
Come.
Sure.
Anybody? Don't rush. Look, you want us coming to say something.